And hello guys, so welcome back. So in this video, as you can see, it's a completely different video. You may know this game. In fact, this is a game that's sort of been the hot topic of, I don't know, the past couple weeks or so. So this is Overwatch, in case you didn't know what this game is. So Overwatch is a game made by Blizzard. If you don't know who Blizzard are, they're the guys who made World of Warcraft, they made StarCraft, they made Hearthstone, you know, most of the biggest competitive games out there on the market today. And they did it again, they smashed it. They have made a new game called Overwatch, which, as you can see, is a first-person shooter, which is on the PC, Xbox One, and PS4. But I'm playing this game on the PC because I decided to get on the PC mostly because my friends were PC gamers and I like to play on PC when I can, and because my friends happened to get this game on PC, I said why not? Why not do the same so I can play with my friends, which I am doing in this video actually. In this recording I am actually playing this game, this whole gameplay I've got for you guys with my friends, so it's pretty good. I know there's been a lot of Overwatch videos on the internet recently, but I just felt that I just had to upload a video on Overwatch, not just because it was the popular thing, oh Jason, you're just hopping on the bandwagon. It genuinely is a fantastic game. There's a reason why people are talking about this game. There's a reason why there's a million gameplay videos of this game on the internet. It's because this game is actually awesome. If you are a fan of first-person shooters, or you are a fan of Blizzard games, then you definitely need to try this game out if you haven't already. This game is fantastic. First-person shooter. It's got its own little twist, I guess you could say. It's not like the traditional first-person shooters like Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything like that. It's got its whole unique twist to it. It's filled with a bunch of different characters who have different special attributes, abilities, weapons. Every character is so unique in their own way. They're all separated into classes like healing, tanks, attacking, defending. There's so much depth into this game. It's unbelievable. But we'll get on to that in a minute. So let's talk about the actual gameplay itself. So in this gameplay, I am playing as the Reaper. The Reaper is an offensive class, or an offensive hero, I guess you could say. He wields, as you can see, akimbo or dual wield shotgun pistols, which are very high damage up front, but not very good in terms of range. I'm playing on the map. I don't remember the name of the map actually. I think it's called King's Cross. I think it's King's Cross. I don't remember correctly. It's either King's Cross or some other name of the map. Apologies if I don't remember the map completely. It's not like the maps aren't memorable. It's just I haven't played this game enough for me to remember the maps off by heart. I only got this game about maybe 2 or 3 days ago. And I've definitely been putting in the hours on this game because I've been enjoying this game so much. And I felt that I really wanted to do well for you guys to get some gameplay. And also just for my own satisfaction, because I've been wanting to play a game for a while that isn't just me recording, obviously, videos for you guys. I wanted to play this game in my spare time just to have some fun. And it's been so good. I've been addicted to this game for the past 3 days. And it's honestly been such a good game. I can't highly say enough that you really need to get this game. But like I said, I'm playing as the Reaper. I'm playing with a bunch of friends of mine. And yeah, I think this game was pretty good for me. Would I say it's my best game? I haven't played enough games for me to really justify it, but that was a pretty cool kill cam there. But yeah, it was good either way. So I guess a lot of people have been talking about the first impressions, and I guess I should do the same. I know it's not exactly original. I know, I apologize, but I do want to I do really want to talk about the game because it is a fantastic game, and I want to express my opinions on it because that's what I like to do in this channel. So, Overwatch. So the reason why I love this game, and the reason why I think a lot of people are attracting to this game compared to any other FPS games like Call of Duty out there, is because of how different it is. Blizzard decided to do something completely different with this game. For example, they obviously adapted the whole standard first-person shooter formula. You know, you run around, you reload, you shoot, you get guns, you kill people, get points, complete the objective. It's nothing new, but I think the most unique thing about this game is the fact that there's 20 classes. I think there's 20 classes, or otherwise 20 unique, different kind of heroes who have their own personality, their own voice, their own design, their own weapons, and their own abilities. And I think that's what people are attracted to this game for, is because each character plays so differently. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses, and they're all pretty much as good as each other. I've tried to play every single class that I can. Obviously, there are some that I've been attracted to more than others, but The ones I have played, I've really enjoyed, and I don't think there's really a class in this game that's bad. Every class that they've made so far is pretty balanced. I mean, yeah, there's some that are a bit better than others, but most of them are pretty balanced. There's not one that's definitely weaker than the other. There's not one that's definitely stronger than the other. And because of that, everyone can pick the class that they like to play, and just have fun, and obviously not feel useless, and feel that they can actually contribute to the team. And obviously, like I said, this is a team-based game. You play in a 6v6 like any other standard competitive shooting game. But like I said, each class is so different. For example, let's talk about offensive characters. So I'm playing the Reaper, which is an offensive character. So offensive characters are usually characters who can do a lot of damage, who can deal a lot of damage when going on the front enemy lines. They have good mobility, they can run around and avoid a lot of attacks, they can go into high ledges, they can, you know, do all the fancy stuff that most FPS players can really do. So these are the most popular ones usually in my eyes, because these are the ones that usually rack up the most kills because they do the most damage, etc, etc. But that doesn't necessarily mean that all the time. Offensive characters also have a pretty big weakness in the fact that they have a really low HP and defensive stat. So because of that, they have a higher chance of dying. If they aren't careful, they can get obliterated in seconds if you're not too sure. I mean, yeah, high risk, high reward, right? I mean, they have a lot of damage, they can kill people very quickly, but at the same time, they can also die very quickly. Which is who I'm playing as. As I said, the Reaper isn't an offensive character. What else? Let's talk about defensive characters. So the second class of characters is defensive characters. The defensive characters are characters who have a good offensive ability, but also a very good defensive ability. Obviously, they call defensive classes for a reason. There are classes that are very good at maintaining a position, maintaining a spot, I guess you could say. A lot of people say that's camping, but in this game, I don't think camping really exists. Camping doesn't work in this game, trust me. Being able to hold down a position, being able to defend for your team, holding down a stationary point like setting up a sentry gun, being a sniper rifle, being a support healing class, a wall class, something like that, you know? Defensive classes are really good. I mean, obviously they can kill people just as good as any other character can, but defensive characters are very good at maintaining a positioning so you can help the enemy team push forward, which is, I think, is a really good idea. We'll talk about tank classes. Tank classes, if you just kind of figure out from the name, tank classes are characters who are really big. They have a bunch of HP, a lot of defensive attributes, and are able to just sort of have a way to repel enemy projectiles and able to repel enemy fire away from your teammates. So tanks are very good because you can use them as your human shields, your meat shields, I guess you could say. They can take the hits for you. They can shield you from any incoming attacks using their shielding abilities. As you can see in front of me, there was a shield guy right there. He can take the hits while you can defend behind them, wait for an open moment, and then you can strike and attack and kill them just like that. So obviously tanks are just as capable as killing as any other class, but they are mostly well known for being able to take hits, being able to sustain a lot of damage, and helping the enemy team push forward to try and get to the enemy objectives. So it's kind of like defensive classes, except the fact is that tanks can push forward while defensive classes don't really tend to push forward. They usually kind of tend to stay back and kind of hold down the line. And finally, the last class is support classes. So support classes are mostly renowned for healing and buffs, basically. So you'll see a lot of healing in this gameplay, actually, because one of my friends who plays as a healer, he's a very good healer, may I add, as well. He pretty much heals me. He's pretty much the reason why I do this well in this video, because I don't die, basically. I don't die often at all. A lot of people don't tend to usually go to healers because they think, oh, why would I want to sit at the back and heal and not get any kills? But trust me, being a healer is much better than you think. They've done really well in terms of making healers really useful in this game. Their healing abilities are very powerful. You can heal people so good in this game. You can give them buffs that can double their damage, double their defense, give them shields, give them armor. It's so powerful in this game. Having a support character on your team is so important because it allows you to pretty much be able to win gunfights, being able to take over enemy objectives, being able to kill people in enemy lines better than you'd ever expect, just because of how powerful support characters can be. I think that is the most important factor to this. The fact that every class is so powerful and useful that there's not really a useless class. So being able to have the right balance of offense, defense, support, and tanks is very important. You can't just go in balls blazing with 6 offensive characters or be the defensive guy with 6 tanks. It doesn't work that way. You want to have a mix of both because it will allow you to Be able to have the perfect team to be able to get you the ultimate way to win the game, obviously. So there's different game modes, as you can see in the game. There's a bunch like you capture the flag, escort this payload, just getting kills basically. And yeah, it's a fantastic game. I highly recommend playing this game. There's so many different classes. They're all unique in their own different way. Like I said, you want to try them all. Try find the one that you like the best, because that will be the one that will get you to victory. So we're almost near the end of this video. But obviously, as you saw, this gameplay is pretty much finished. We'll see the stats here. You'll see this screen here is quite cool. It tells you the best players of the match. As you see, I managed to get 33 eliminations, which is obviously your kills in this game. So I was pretty good in this. I went pretty much on balls fire in this game. I was really happy with that. So I like this menu screen that tells you all the statistics. As you can see here, this tells you your average statistics on what you've did. So I got 33 kills, 7 deaths, 35 objective time, which is how much you contribute to the objective, damage done, how much damage you did to opponent, healing, etc, etc, objective kills, your XP bar, and yes, here we go. So at this point, I am just going to end the commentary here. This is just a bunch of clips of me, not from this gameplay, just from a bunch of other random games that I did. I just wanted to show you guys these games, because these clips are pretty sick. So, thank you guys again for watching. I will see you guys later, and peace out.
Adieu.